all eyes will be on Nigeria's two main contenders, incumbent President Muhammadu Buhari of the ruling All Progressives Congress and former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the main opposition People's Democratic Party, or the PDP. Now, who gets the most votes from Nigerians will be who gets to rule Africa's most populous nation for the next 4 years. And that's why I'm here in Wholesale Market, Abuja, to ask Nigerians who they think will win Nigeria's general election come 2019.
2019 is fast approaching, and election is by the corner. And the only person that can attack the present situation of the economy is somebody that is credible, that knows the mind of the people, that can attack the present economic situation now and give the people a better standard of living. And the very person I think would emerge a winner and do a very good work is nobody but President Atiku Abubakar.
Basically in the election, I think Buhari is still coming again.
I'm not too sure of who will emerge as the president, but based on the things I'm seeing on ground, the incumbent president has some things he used to manipulate the election in his favor. If you could recall what happened in Ekiti State and the recent concluded Osun election, so you testify to that. So, but left for me, I would like Atiku Abubakar, the PDP candidate, to win the election.
The day of the election, everybody was thinking of Clinton coming up, winning the election. And when the results started coming, the game changed. So that's politics for you. So we cannot determine. But I know the major contenders are Atiku and Buhari, the incumbent. So we don't know. Whoever comes, we pray that God should give them the right direction to rule Nigeria.
For me, I believe Buhari is still coming back.
A lot of surprises because we're still expecting the youth that they said are coming forth for this election. We're still expecting them. We're not seeing anybody to vote now. We're still seeing the likes of the old men. Let me just put it that way. I don't want to call names. The old men. We're still waiting for the young ones to come up. But for now, I've not seen anybody I want to vote for now.
As at the moment, I don't know exactly who is going to win. If actually vote count in the country, it might sway to the opponent party. But because we are not so sure that vote actually counts, we know the power of incumbency. So they might use the power of incumbency to win the election. So that's our fear.
What are you going to vote for?
Well, I think I'll go for PDP again.
Well, there could yet be surprises. There is a coalition of the united political parties, a coalition of over 30 political parties. They appear to have forged a united front, and that could translate into considerable votes. There's also the third force with the likes of Donald Duke, Obieze Kwesili, Oyewole Sowore, and Kingsley Morale, all of them notable personalities. But can they spring up a surprise big enough to cause an upset? Well, I am now in Banex shopping complex to find out the views of Nigerians.
From my view, I don't see them springing up any surprise. The reason is this. Initially I was expecting them to maybe have a merger, work together, present a single candidate if at all they are serious about winning the incumbent, or maybe pushing the PDP aside, which is the two major political parties. But for what we have seen, every one of them are trying to do it their own way, and it's not going to work. Because funding election is something that is very expensive, and it involves a lot of things. I don't think they can actually spring up any surprises.
Well, I don't see them springing up any surprises because, one, we lack political institutions. And in these political institutions, we have two parties. And the two parties that are recognized by the people, and for the forthcoming election, is just PDP and APC. So the other parties are just minute. Minute in the sense that they don't have structures. Structures that should be encompassing down to the grassroots, they don't have. They only just have structures in the major cities, Abuja, Lagos, and what have you. So I don't see them springing up any surprises.
God should give us a God-fearing man that can move the nation to where we want it to be. I'm not political type, so I don't know. Anyone that's from God, is the will of God, let God put him there.
Actually, to me, they are doing nothing. They see nothing, they are not springing up, they are not doing anything. They are leaving people suffering. So, to me, what I want is let them allow the other party to participate. Let's see what will happen, especially the Vice President, Atiku Abubakar. Let him try. Let's see what will happen, because the present government, what they're doing, nothing.
I'm not seeing, they're not bringing out anything except from the major parties I know. But for the other smaller parties, I literally don't know anything about them.
Well, for me, anything election, I'm not too conversant with. But all I will say is, I only need someone with God-fearing, who will give us what we want.
Well, this is obviously a rough person on the street sample of opinions, not scientific in any ways. Many Nigerians are still undecided as to whom to give their vote, and the next few weeks will be very crucial for the political parties to try to win them over. Abel Ejikeme reporting for Rise News.